Hello, and welcome back to Arena Football Statement. I am your humble host, Monsieur Jacques Ducon. All right. And today, I have a very special guest, a champion-winning coach who does not let in the personality department. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you this week in the CIF, week 7. What? Oh, you didn't want me to speak in a French accent? Scottish. Must have missed that detail. We had a freaking great weekend. Let's review some games, shall we? Let's go to Billings, Montana, where the Outlaws hosted the Southwest Kansas Storm. In their first game out, they won the Lone Star Pitbulls by a score of 65-20. They liked that outcome so much, they decided, oi, let's freaking do that again, shall we? A 65-20 beatdown of the Southwest Kansas Storm. I didn't know how to pronounce this man's name, but Denarius Antoine had a solid defensive performance, cementing himself as a baller, shakala, 28. I'm a very confused individual. Let's head to Sioux City, where the undefeated Bandits hosted the Tyree Adams-less Salina Liberty, who were looking to find their offensive identity. They found a little bit of their identity in the second half, but it was a little too late to overcome the deficit. The Bandits stay undefeated, defeating the Salina Liberty 36-29. The Liberty head into their bye week at 500. Heading out west to Gillette, Wyoming, the Rapid City Marshals come up short in a high-scoring bid. The Mustangs get their first win of the season in front of their home crowd. 59-51 was the final score. Things are looking up for the Mustangs because for the first time, Omaha didn't play. So Wyoming got a win. On the flip side, good news for Topeka. They didn't lose this week because they didn't play either. Let's move on. I have a very special guest, a guy I've been really excited to talk to for about 3 years now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the broadcast a very fine bovine rancher, head coach Marvin Bones Jones. Welcome to the show, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I appreciate you coming on. First of all, you look great. I don't know how you do it, but you look great.
Yeah, I'll be 50 in June, so.
You look like you could still play the position of linebacker.
Yeah, I could give you 1 or 2 plays a game. Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
Okay. All right. That's better than
just running plays, not passing plays.
I hear you. All right. So can you tell us how did you become the Omaha Beef head coach?
Well, I actually started out back in 2017 getting into the indoor league. I was in the IFL for a couple of seasons. Had a couple bad experiences, so I kind of walked away from it a little bit and said I would not get back into coaching indoor football unless it was just really a right situation, organization that was going to support me, kind of give everything that, you needed to have a successful program. So,
sure.
It was during that off season, I had already sent my resume to Ricky Burtz and said, hey, if you have anything in the future, let me know. And he hit me up a few months later. He said, hey, what if I had the perfect situation for you? Well, all you had to do is just coach. And I said, okay, well, let me know. But so I ended up coming here in Omaha. I ended up signing in 2018, but for the 2019 season as assistant head coach and defense coordinator for the 2019 season. So, and I became the interim at the 2019. So I've been the head coach ever since. So.
Right on. Well, okay, that leads me to my next question, because in 2017, the Beef made it to the Champions Bowl and lost to the Texas Revolution. Since then, it's been quite a journey for the organization to get back to the bowl, but you did it last year and finally got Omaha a championship. How different does it feel defending the championship rather than chasing it?
Well, you know what? It's kind of the same in some ways because I have a few of the guys that were back from last year, so I do have guys that have been on the winning team, so that really helps a lot. But my thing is I always transition in about, like last year we had 15 rookies. This year we're probably at around 10 or 12. Oh, wow. So those guys don't feel the same pressure as, guys like us. They're just here to really go out and play and try to, help themselves out, whether it be, a future outside of this or, but we have a lot of guys that love the game. And I always tell my guys, whenever you're prepared, you don't feel pressure whenever you're prepared. So, and that's how I kind of approach with them. I don't continue to talk about a championship every day, things like that, but I make sure that guys are doing everything that they need to for us to be successful.
On your roster, you have Tyler Jones, George Jones, Deshaun Jones, Jordan Jones, and your Coach Jones. You trying to keep it in the family, or?
Funny thing is, I had a guy that happened to have emergency back home that left today, and his last name was Jones.
oh boy.
No, I don't know. It's just something about the Joneses. I mean, most of us have a heart. You know what I mean? We're tough-minded guys. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm just trying to, I actually spoke about that yesterday. I said, man, we got so many Jones on this team.
Well, here's the real question I have for you. So do Tyler and Deshaun, George and Jordan call you Daddy?
No, they just call me when they need something, but they don't call me that.
Right on. Well, regardless, in the CIF, there's a whole new meaning to keeping up with the Joneses. So you're 3-1. You're not atop the standings. Do you need a linebacker? Because I know a guy.
The guy that I don't need.
Oh, oh, come on, man. Do you want me to go try out for Salina and beat you later, huh?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, what about me says I can't play linebacker, okay? I am a lightning fast gazelle. I hit like a freight train, and I've got a championship pedigree, all right? You know what? You know what I am? I'm a stone cold killer.
You are, and then you woke up.
And then I woke up. Jones, I'll see you in the ship. Linebacker.
Well, I mean, you got the pedigree built for it. I mean, you come from a long, long line of linebackers and lumberjacks.
See, lumberjacks. Eating flapjacks. Yep, I get it. Okay, moving on from the linebacker thing. Here we go. There are those who, given the fact that you have yet to beat a team with a winning record this year, think that Billings might come beat you this weekend. What's the mindset of the team?
Mindset of our team is we're not worried about any other team or anything about competition. I mean, we just have to play our best game. It doesn't matter who you play. Football is a game. People are going to win. Somebody's got to lose. That's just the way it is. But as long as you go out and give everything 100% on the field, that's what matters. Who cares? I play the schedule what everybody gives me. It doesn't matter. That's what the schedule says we got to do. I mean, everybody's beatable in this league. I don't think we have any undefeated teams in the league except Sioux City right now. But everybody else has got a loss on their record. So some have too. Okay,
so how many fans do you anticipate coming out to watch this one this weekend?
Well, I think it'll be a packed house this weekend. I think, playing against Billings, being back home, I mean, we've been, the way our schedule's kind of worked out, I mean, we ain't been home in, probably 3 weeks or so.
Quite a while, for sure.
The weather's getting nice. So I expect a big turnout. I mean, I'll see tonight because actually I'm in my office right now. And the band Chicago is upstairs rehearsing for their concert tonight.
Oh, right on. Well, there's a lot going on around there.
So I'll see how that turnout is.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. His name is Marvin Jones, drafted by the Jets in 1993, currently the head coach of the Omaha Beef, and it's spelled B-E-E-F, beef. Woo!
Absolutely. Go
Thanks
Beef.
for joining us, Coach. Appreciate you taking the time.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you for hopping on the show, Mr. Jones. Very much appreciate you. Now, let's move on to some previews of Week 7. Let's start with the no longer winless Mustangs traveling to Topeka to take on the winless Tropics. I believe this one to be a very close affair, as the Mustangs will have their third head coach of the season, and if they can execute, they might have a few hula girls to give them a little dance afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm probably gonna keep saying Topeka by 2 until they lose by less than 20. Let's move on. Heading to the slaughterhouse, where butchering is imminent. The champion Omaha Beef, led by head rancher Marvin Bones Jones, should give us the game of the week as the high-octane offensive Billings Outlaws come in guns blazing. So much smash mouth football to be had in this one. Get to Ralston Arena, because I think this is going to be such a close affair. I think it's going to be won by 1 point, and it will have all the theatrics and suspense that you would ever want to witness on a weekend. Ending with the home crowd being delighted with a 1-point victory. And last but not least, such a cliche statement. The Southwest Kansas Storm head back to Dodge City to take on the Rapid City Marshals. And while this Rapid City squad hasn't faced the Storm yet, if you gander through the history books, you'll learn real quick that Marshals have always had a hard time keeping order in Dodge City. They'll likely put up a good fight, but in the end, I see them saying, let's get out of Dodge. So there you have it. There's your previews. It's going to be an exciting week 7, so buy some tickets, bring some friends, and have a blast. It's going to be a wonderful time. Oh, my excitement is just a little too much. Because things are heating up in the CIF, and after this week, half of the teams will have played half of their games, so technically the season's almost over, and we're running out of time to witness the greatness. So, if you can't make it to the game, guess what? Good for you. You can watch the games live on the CIF Network app. The Salina Liberty and Sioux City Bandits sit out this week to recover, regroup, replan, recuperate. I am your retarded representative recon, and rat is my arena football reinstatement. Love you.